Hi, welcome back to In Judy's Kitchen. I'm Judy Walker, the food editor for NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune, and this is our series about making classic Creole dishes.
My name is Diya Chacko. I'm the homepage and SEO producer for NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune. And I am learning how to make classic New Orleans dishes because I don't know how.
She's a New Orleans native.
I am, and I don't know.
So today we're making one of the easiest dishes, and it's going to be delicious, and it is really a standard of the Creole cuisine. It is shrimp Creole. It's so called because it has the tomatoes in it. We're using beautiful Creole tomatoes today. We're going to make a little tiny roux. Then we're going to add onions, celery, bell pepper, the Trinity.
The Trinity.
That we've talked about. Then we're going to add some other really standard Louisiana things.
Garlic.
Garlic, of course, you got to have garlic.
Cayenne pepper.
Right, and we got the cayenne and salt and the bay leaves there. You always have the bay leaves, and we got the beautiful shrimp stock we made last time. So we're going to go make a little roux. Oh, and then we're going to put rice, put it over rice at the end, which is the other fabulous thing. We got the rice all going right now. We're ready to go. Okay, now, first you make a roux. This is one of the
First you make a roux.
Yes.
First you make a roux.
So Dia's going to make the roux here. We've melted butter, and we're going to add the flour to it. She's going to stir it in, and we're going to make a blonde roux.
There's a difference between a blonde roux and a brown roux, right?
Right. And basically the difference is you just cook it longer to make a brown roux. So what this is going to do, it's going to be the thickening agent for the shrimp Creole, and we're just going to cook this for about 5 minutes and let it cook the raw flour taste out. Okay, I think it's getting there, Dia, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, well let's add our other goodies.
Start with the onions?
Yes. Here, let me take this and give you a spatula.
Oh, perfect.
Here we go. That way you can rake out. And the onion is the basis of everything. I really believe that.
There's a lot of onion in here.
Yeah. And then you're going to add your celery and your bell pepper that you cut up so well.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your celery, and then of course we got the garlic.
And you have some of the celery leaves in there too.
Yes, we do. And I've seen people nowadays take the celery leaves off because they think they shouldn't use those. Well, back in the day, that was like a real cherished thing to use, you know. The celery leaves have their own flavor. And I've seen recipes that call for just the celery leaves, so I definitely think you should always use the celery leaves if you got them. And so you can see how the flour and the butter is coating the vegetables, and that's going to help them cook.
It smells so good.
It already smells great, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to let this cook for about another 5 minutes. Dia's just going to stir it occasionally, and we're going to let that start to cook down until the vegetables are clear, right? I think that's what the recipe says.
So the onions are starting to look pretty clear.
I think it's getting there. I think we can add the stuff, and you've got your little fond developing there on the bottom. That's your flavor. That's going to dissolve when we put the shrimp stock and the tomatoes in, and as it cooks down.
So like you said, don't worry about it sticking to the bottom.
Don't worry about sticking to the bottom because it's just going to develop flavor. And what you can do is every time you stir it when it's simmering, we can feel down in there for it with your spatula.
Right.
There's an errant tomato. So this is the stock. You can always use water, but it always makes such a huge difference. This is the cayenne and the salt.
And the bay leaves.
And the bay leaves, which are another real hallmark. This is a Marcel Bienvenue recipe that is in our Cooking Up a Storm 2008 cookbook. Recipes Lost and Found from the Times-Picayune. This is a favorite recipe of our readers. And you'll see how it comes together after it simmers for about half an hour. God, how beautiful does this look?
It looks so good. It's really gotten thick, I guess, from adding the roux.
It's from the roux, and it's also from just simmering down. That's what it says. So it's hot enough, so now let's add the shrimp. These are our beautiful Louisiana shrimp. Well, this is going to take just like 3 or 4 minutes, and we're just going to cook it until it's pink, until the shrimp turn pink. Shrimp don't need much time at all. You can see they're already starting to look opaque.
Okay, so the these are about done, right?
Yeah, see how they're all a beautiful shade of like pinky white?
Yes.
They're all done. So now we're just gonna take the bay leaves out and add the parsley, and then we can eat
Use
it.
tongs, you guys. Don't use your fingers like I would.
And actually, in a lot of Louisiana dishes, people just leave the bay leaves in and serve it like that. It's lucky.
Here's another one.
Okay, and go ahead and turn it off, and then we will stir in the parsley. And this is very Louisiana as well, to put in parsley at the last minute for your little last bright flavor, and it is always the flat leaf parsley. I mean, I've seen people use the curly, but what they mean when they say add parsley is flat leaf parsley. It's an Italian thing here. Your shrimp creole is beautiful, Diya.
Thank you, Judy. I couldn't have done it without you.
And now you see what it's like to make it. It's not hard.
That looks so good.
So, do you see yourself making this again?
I think so. It seemed to not take a lot of time like I thought it would. All these New Orleans dishes, you think they're really complicated, but they're not really.
It's just knowing what to do, and it's practicing.
Yeah.
And having a good recipe, and these are good recipes. So here we are, and let's taste it. What do you think?
It's very good.
Mm.
Oh wow, it's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's really good.
That's the cayenne.
That's the cayenne. That's Marcel Bienvenue's cayenne.
Mm-hmm. Thank you guys
Thank you very much.
for stopping by and visiting with us while we made shrimp creole for In Judy's Kitchen. Stop back by in a while, and
Make
we'll
this
have another.
yourself, and make this yourself in the meantime.
See, we're turning her into a cook. Thanks again. Bye.
Bye.